Hey leaders, we are continuing our conversation about how to come alongside others who are having a hard time transitioning through change. How do we lead them? How can we compassionately enter into a conversation with them? We talked about asking questions and listening. And then last time we talked about responding appropriately with the FAR process, taking them as far as they'll go in the conversation. So last time we learned that F stands for face their reality. And this time we're going to talk about that A. A stands for adjust their perspective. Now, really, we want them to be able to discover a perspective themselves, but sometimes you get so stuck in what you're thinking that you can't see another way of looking at it. So if you've already addressed emotion, which we talked about in Face Their Reality, then it might be time to ask permission. Would you mind if I talked this through with you a little bit more? Would you mind if I processed this through with you so that maybe we could find another perspective? You might ask them, what I hear you saying is that correct? So it's kind of like checking your mirrors before you get ready to drive, making sure what their perspective is about the situation before you continue on. You might ask them something like, so is what you're saying that your biggest concern is that you're not sure that you'll be able to still lead this group with the same competency that you had before? Well, I can assure you that there will be some more training that is coming. That might be a perspective that will help them. Another way to introduce another perspective is to say, well, what do we know that's true about this situation? Or what is it that God's teaching you about yourself in this situation? So adjusting their perspective, helping them to discover another perspective. Next time we're going to talk about the R in the FAR process, which is reset their course.